All right, so here she is, the former UFC strawweight champion, Thug Rose Namajunas. Amazing what she was able to do against Joanna Jędrzejczyk ×2. Another big spot for the 115-pounder here tonight.
And John, for as impressive as that first Jędrzejczyk fight was, I believe the second one was even better because it showed the true evolution of Rose Namajunas. To be able to stand for 25 minutes and outstrike Joanna Jędrzejczyk was truly, truly something special. Additional, she was one of those fighters that was trying all kind of things and wasting actions. Right. But now, as she won the belt, you saw her really find herself, and it showed in the second Jędrzejczyk.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tracy Cortez! And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Thug Rose Namajunas!
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, we are underway. Here is Thug Rose Namajunas with Trevor Whitman in her corner. She's not afraid to let the fight come to her. Certainly has some first-round finishes to her credit. Angela Hill, UFC 192 comes to mind, but this is a fighter who gets stronger as the fight goes on. We'll see how Namajunas approaches things here in the early go. Oh, how clean is that jab by Cortez? Front kick there defensively, not a good sign for her that strike got through.
It landed exactly where she needed it to. She has to make changes, start turning the elbow inside to try to make her kick toe to her elbow. Leg kick lands.
She missed with that jab. Oh, nice straight there by Cortez.
Inside kick.
All right, so Thug Rose Namajunas mixing it up pretty well here in the early going with her kicks and, of course, that patented jab as well.
Yeah, she pops that jab. She's so fast, and you can hear her corner telling her, Rose, stay on the jab, stay on the jab. She's so good at maintaining distance, and she's very tall for the weight class. Rose Namajunas has now figured out how to use her length to her advantage inside the octagon.
Beautifully timed and placed kick there by Namajunas.
Nice.
Oh, going for the takedown here. She's got a pretty good jab. Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, and there's another nice kick. Solid kicks across the board from her tonight.
I mean, she throws the kick without any wind-up. There's no tell to when she's coming.
Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
Namajunas starting to enter that flow state with her jab.
That's a beautiful body kick.
There she goes, landing that jab again. She might have a better jab than you do.
Oh, she's got a fantastic jab. I'm telling you, put me to shame. I like to try to fight behind my jab, but I'm not sure I've ever landed them so consistently as we've seen her do tonight. She's got power in both hands. Great combination.
She blocked that one. Under 90 seconds to go, round one. Right on the button. Well, she's really putting it all together on the feet, DC, staying busy and certainly staying accurate.
She's known for her hands, and this is why.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction.
Nice punch lands over the top.
She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Snapped off the jab nicely there.
Dig and kick. Great job blocking that shot.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Oh, nice jab to the head there by Rose Namajunas. 20 seconds left. 15 seconds. Namajunas' nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. All right, things are getting interesting, folks. She is back to the stool, appears to be breathing okay, but a huge cut on the bridge of her nose.
Yeah, when you get cut there, it's hard to breathe. Your mouth starts to go open a little bit, but the blood becomes an issue. She was not locked in defensively, and that punch right there opened up the cut on the bridge of her nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. All right, here we go with our next round. Two of the best women in this division. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
You got to make a decision when you get up off of your stool going to the next round that this is my fight, and I am not going to allow it to slip through my fingers.
All right, so the jab lands yet again for Thug Rose Namajunas, really starting to mix things up well on the feet.
She does it all. I mean, I think Rose Namajunas is one of the best athletes in this strawweight division. She fights long. She stays behind the jab, and she uses her kicks to make sure that she's at range and safe.
Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landed.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
Well, we haven't really seen her famed jiu-jitsu game just yet, but of course, if it's not broken, don't fix it, and she has realized a ton of success with her striking here tonight.
Every day, you have to get better. 1%, they say, as an athlete. She has shown that she got better every single day.
Huge shot by her right over the top. Her opponent in a world of trouble now.
Her opponent's in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed to.
Well, her striking has been great tonight, rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you gotta think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This would look like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she needs to go all out and try to finish the fight.
Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? 3 minutes and change to go in round two. Oh, nice jab there by Rose Namajunas. Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, the visible damage on her body really starting to develop now. She's got to answer some of these body strikes or this fight's going to end soon.
Well, she's got to block something in return. You can't wait until the attack is finished. to try to throw something. You can't wait to try to defend. You got to be first. You got to be first with your offense if you want to deter your opponent from going to these body shots. Nice punch lands over the top.
Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed. She's wobbling out.
She's hurt very bad. She's on skates. She has to get moving. If she stays in front of her opponent, she's going to take one more. That's going to end the night.
Look for her to throw that overhand again here. Cortez's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Oh, that body kick couldn't have felt good.
Once you take that many kicks, it doesn't matter if they're hard or not. Those are a lot of kicks.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Namajunas' nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. Wild attempt with the right hand there.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now.
Jeez, you can hear that.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Well, Namajunas' nose is cut, it is mangled, it probably will need to be reset next week, and you got to think the referee and the ringside physician have a close eye on things as her condition continues to deteriorate. All right, she heads back to the stool, and she remains confident, but her nose is mangled, it's severely cut up right now, and Cutman's got his work cut out for him. This fight could end at any moment. All right, she is back to the stool, but dealing with a really big cut on the bridge of her nose. She has eaten jabs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, she's taken far too many shots to the nose. Big shots, devastating shots. And now she is wearing it. She's got a cut on her nose, and she's having to deal with the blood, and still her opponent trying to take her head off.
Third round underway.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that. Cortez gets stunned there by that stiff jab. There's that body shot. Just out of range with that left hook. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Namajunas is an absolute mess. Referee might have caught an eye of the ringside physician right there. They might stop this fight. Great volume on that combination. That shot is blocked by Tracy Cortez. Now she touches her with the left.
Oh, beautiful by Rose. Got to the clinch, controlled the posture, and lands some big knees from in close.
Establishing the jab here. Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues to land and pour it on. It's amazing that she has been able to maintain this aggression with her striking throughout this fight. Lead kick is true there by Namajunas. Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that,
yeah.
I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions.
Try to establish that jab. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Cortez swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. She's staying busy here, connecting with those punches.
Oh, man.
Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand. Oh, good technique there as she lands the straight right hand. Nice kick there by Tracy Cortez. Her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Cortez taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well keep landing strikes on a target that you have damaged repeatedly throughout the fight. Well, she lands another strike to the body here, and the percentage is getting high now in terms of the body strikes landed. Didn't see a lot of that earlier on, making up for lost time here. Oh, hook to the head by Namajunas. Takedown defense holds up. All right, less than a minute here to go now in round 3. Ah, she's unable to connect with the left hook.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Everything working off of her jab. Well, fights like this make this sport the greatest in the world. These two ladies have gone back and forth all night. I don't know who's going to be the last woman standing, but it has been one of the best fights of the year.
It's been one of the best fights of the year. Both have laid it on the line. The blood, the bruising, the physicalness of this fight.
And she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she's standing.
Oh my goodness, it's like the American Red Cross in the octagon tonight. Blood donation on both sides, and somehow both. There's the horn. Plenty of action to digest from that one. All right, so with some urgency, the cut man making his way inside the octagon here at the end of the round. Quickly, they get her back to the stool. They got to work on that cut, and quickly. Well, she's dealing with a pretty big cut now. We'll see if we can isolate exactly where it happened in that previous round.
Man, she took way too many shots in round 1. She was not being responsible defensively, and ultimately she is paying for it because now she's having a real tough time dealing with that cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Cortez is really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better.
Lands a solid kick right there.
Oh, great block there. Oh, she's looking to set up that head kick. No good.
Big body kick lands.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got a couple leaks on aisle 5. These women are donating blood tonight, and the fans are the beneficiaries. What a fight.
Yeah, what a fight between these two. They spoke since the fight was announced about how good.
He's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. Big right hand.
Oh, huge left. Cortez's nose is just doning.
Cannot take too many of those.
Superman punch lands. Cortez going with the kick to the body, but unable to find the range. Oh, how technical is that? Nice straight punch. Well, she is clearly dominating and winning this fight, largely with her striking. The book on her coming in was that she's a monster in the gym. Hadn't really put it all together. All right, well, the ref is going to step in here and call on the doctor. Her nose does not look like it did at the weigh-in yesterday. We'll see if the doctor stops the fight.
No, it didn't. She's been beat up a little bit. The blood is pouring down her face. But if you look at her spirit, it seems like she still wants to be here. She's not ready to throw in the towel yet.
You got to wave it off, right? Somebody's daughter out there. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
We go back inside the octagon for the official decision. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Tracy Cortez!
All right, so what a moment for her here tonight as she gets the finish. You knew she couldn't play the jiu-jitsu game tonight, and she was a disciplined fighter.
She fought exactly where she needed to. She stayed safe. When it was time, she put the pedal to the metal and got the finish.